Recently, Brian Renfroe, the NALC President, was on the Next Generation Carriers podcast, and he went on record telling members to not expect much from the next round of contract negotiations.
617 area code. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is John Murphy. I'm a city letter carrier out of Naples, Florida.
Hey, John.
John from Florida. What's on your mind?
Hey, I'm just calling to plug the reform movement, Build a Fighting NALC. Recently, Brian Renfroe, the NALC President, Brian Renfroe was on the Next Generation Carriers podcast, and he went on record on telling members to not expect much from the next round of contract negotiations.
During the last contract negotiations, there were certain branches that wanted to participate in a contract campaign and have some rallies, and they were faced with pushback from national. They were told that the outside pressure would hurt their negotiations. I know that we brought up earlier that Congress might get involved or what have you, but having you here, it seems like you're more interested in working, having a contract campaign rally. So what's different about this year compared to contracts past?
There's a couple things. The first is the Postal Service is different. Obviously, there's new leadership at the Postal Service. He's still settling in. Postmaster General Steiner, let's say, he's not really made any major changes. As I look forward to next year, the Deputy PMG, who's been NALC's bargaining counterpart for a long time, I don't know if he's going to be here next year. So that's one thing. So I think it's fair to say and expect that the opportunity for us through the type of bargaining relationships we've had for a long time, bargaining in good faith on both sides, to reach an agreement that's fair to letter carriers and to send out for ratification is probably not great, to be very honest about it, next year. I think it's just there's a greater need for that reason to harness some of the support that we would have from the public, for example. I think that's really the primary reason. I will say this about the Postal Service's financial condition. It evolves. In other words, the details of it change year to year, and it's not good. I'm not going to sugarcoat it in terms of just looking long term. It's not significantly different than it was last year. And then, of course, the pandemic, like it did for the government, for many other businesses, created a lot of uncertainty. So I think the financial circumstances around the Postal Service in terms of our bargaining and the case the Postal Service could put on is not a whole lot different than it was last time as far as its bottom line impact on bargaining. It might be that the outcome of bargaining through interest arbitration this time, which again is, I don't have a lot of confidence we're going to get to agreement because of the uncertainty of the Postal Service. Hopefully we can get the prioritization of things right based on what the membership really is looking for through all this stuff that we're doing over the next few months. But it's not, I've never said I have more confidence than I did in collective bargaining the last time because it's a difficult environment, but we're going to use every tool we have.
So Build a Fighting NALC is the reform movement trying to put the fight back into the NALC. So Build a Fighting NALC is currently asking all city carriers to go onto their website, fightingnalc.com/survey, to update us on what their top 3 demands are. We need to listen and hear from the rank and file members because the establishment always goes, oh, bring your contract demands in a resolution to the convention. It's 2025. The rank and file could have a better say. You could survey your membership directly and go from there. So if there's any city carriers listening, please fill it out. Take the 2 minutes to fill it out and let us hear your voice because we can't continue down this defeatist attitude of wait and see and just be happy with 1%. When the Wall Street is on a recession, we go, oh, it's not a good time. Now Wall Street's making record profits. Oh, it's not a good time. When the Democrats are in the White House, oh, it's not a good time. When the Republicans are in the White House, oh, it's not a good time. According to Susan Ties, it's never a good time. So the rank and file is the labor union, and the rank and file need to unite. So I'm just calling in solidarity to all the rank and file members who have already done it. We just broke 1,000. Our goal is to get to 2,000 NALC members to fill out the survey before November 21st, which is the NALC wrap session in Cleveland, Ohio. And Build a Fighting NALC wants to bring the contract survey results there and continue to grow the survey. Hopefully we can get every city carrier to fill out the survey. So I just want to plug that in solidarity with all the city carriers. So,
yeah, John, is that a quote, "Don't expect much" from the next negotiations?
It's not a direct quote, but it's around the same vibe of don't expect much because of the current conditions that we're looking at. So,
what did he say exactly? Do you remember? You may not remember.
I don't get me off the record, but it's like because Rick Steiner came in, or Scott Steiner, one of those Steiners, from FedEx. He's the new postmaster general. We have the Trump attacks on the federal workforce. The economy's kind of unstable. It's like, yeah. So there's a lot of demands that are non-economic, right? Because the post office is crying poor. But like one of the demands that we're seeing is once you get hired as a city carrier, your first day you should be provided a uniform. So right now you come in as a city carrier, you don't get a uniform until day 100. So you could be there on Sunday at 9 o'clock at night delivering packages to someone's door, and someone might accidentally think you're robbing them. So we need for the rank and file, like I said, like from if you're a CCA, which is a brand new carriers, to even the senior carriers that are almost retired, give us your thoughts on what we should be bargaining for. Because if we keep going down this road of the usual demands, we're never going to be bold. And I was talking the other day, look at the Fight for 15 when that came out in 2014. That was a very bold demand. Like even union members across the country in all industries were like, wow, we're going to pay them $15 an hour. The federal minimum wage is only $7 an hour. And it's like, we need to get back to being bold, or else we're going to keep seeing declines. So,
right.
Yeah.
What's that link again?
Fighting, NALC.com/survey.
fightingnalc.com/survey. If you are a letter carrier listening now, go ahead and fill that out and share it around. Appreciate the call, John.
All right. Thank you.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.